Well, hello, my lovely Facebookers. How are you all today? And we're live on Instagram as well today. So I am finally doing a simulcast of both my Facebook and my Instagram. So if I'm looking here, I'm talking to you at Facebook. If I'm looking here, I'm talking to you on Instagram. But we will do our best to have a great conversation here today. So today's Motivation Monday is all about how I have seen ladies over 35 specifically get better results from home-based workouts and online programs, and why that's the case. And I'll tell you the reasons why. But as people are coming in and joining us live, thank you so very much for joining me today as we do our first simulcast that we've done for a long time. I'm so pleased to have you on board. My name is Lisa Barwise, and if you haven't caught me live or indeed catching this as a replay, thank you so very much. You are most welcome. I consider myself a wellness alchemist, which means I'm the kick-ass catalyst in the transformation of women around the world, strong of mind, body and character. And I'm the creator of Warrior Goddess kettlebell training and its online Warrior Goddess body shape change programs called the Warrior Goddess Body. And I'm here to share a little bit about what I see time and again as we do our Motivation Monday every Monday live here at 3 p.m. now, definitely on Facebook and on Instagram as well. So I see loads of people are on board. If you do have questions or comments throughout, go ahead and put them in, or if something I'm saying is resonating with you, give me a little high five or some sort of emoji. I would greatly appreciate it. So I want to talk about the limitations that stop ladies from being consistent with their working out and with regards to their nutrition, and why sometimes home workouts and doing online programs cut through those issues. So the biggest one that I see, and it's maybe not going to be one that you're expecting, is guilt. Okay, I did a video on this on Motivation Monday a good couple of weeks ago, specifically about the number one thing that stops and limits women, specifically over 35, is guilt, believe it or not. So that sense of guilt that they should be doing something else, and that choosing to prioritize their own time in terms of working out or in terms of prioritizing their own self-care leaves them with this feeling of guilt and this kind of coming and going, the kind of hokey cokey in out type of feeling. Yeah, so guilt, and not in the way that you think about it, but guilt, the biggest one sometimes can be the mummy guilt. So a lot of the time women have to get childcare, they have to get time away from their kids, and although this is a great thing for them to learn to do and be able to do, it's not always easy. Sometimes we have childcare costs, sometimes we have younger kids, and this is difficult for us to take time away. So there's a cost, actual opportunity cost involved there, but also the sense of time away from our kids. So at-home workouts and doing an online program gives you the ability to be able to work out at any time in your living room and around the kids. So kettlebell training works really well with this because it can be fitted into little nooks and crannies throughout your day. We provide 4-minute workouts to 10-minute workouts. The longest workout you'll probably do is just over 20 minutes. And it's designed so that you can, if you need to, stop, and then you can go back to it and finish it off later. It doesn't always have to be done in one go, and as long as you get your workouts in, it's actually better for you to do shorter, more frequent and more consistent workouts than just blasting, hey, quick, then going to a class for 1 hour per week. The blasting keeps it efficient, keeps you motivated, but also it's not necessary to do hours and hours in the gym to start to see results. I'm going to talk about that in a minute. But the first one is kind of mummy guilt, or spending time away from the kids, or having the childcare costs. The other one is also the guilt on spending money on themselves, full stop. So when you have a gym membership, I don't know about you, but I've had so many gym memberships that I have signed up for and never gone for months at an end. So there's this sense of kind of guilt that you're not only spending money on yourself, but you're not actually doing anything with that money that you're spending. And you almost don't want to cancel the membership because the membership feels like a bit of hope or a ray of hope in some description that you're going to be able to do it one day. One day I'll be able to be somebody who goes to the gym regularly. So what we find with kettlebell training at home specifically is that it's cheaper and it's at home. Also, when you start to go to the gym, I don't know about you, but you have this extra pressure to kind of look really nice and kind of buy the more expensive workout wear to, when you're trying to build your confidence, you wear the really nice workout wear to build the confidence to even go to the gym, and that can be added cost too, and not necessary in the beginning. As you obviously build your workout habit, and as you get excited, going to the gym can be really fun, and maybe you get a workout buddy, and then investing in some nice workout gear is lovely, and it's a great rite of passage, and I see it time and again with my ladies in the studio. However, when you're first starting, it's an extra expense, it's that extra cost, an extra kind of opportunity cost, where really you could be using your money in a more cost-effective way, and that is by investing in a few pieces of kit. Kettlebell training specifically, you're talking 50 quid will have a kit that will last you a good couple of months, couple of bells that you'll need, and then you can progress and add bells. You will never completely outgrow bells, because you'll always use them for some moves, so you'll just be adding to that little at-home kit, which can be stored under a bed or in a cupboard, and doesn't take up a lot of space. You don't need to have a full, garage, or a full, shed, or a full at-home gym bench, pull-up bar, squat rack, all that sort of stuff. You can get all of that just from a couple of little strength training bullets, which again is something that ladies find really helpful. So the other thing is also, the cost of that, but also what tends to happen is, I don't know where this started from. Maybe you guys, if you're on here, you can maybe, give me a comment and let me know where you think it started from. But where did we have this idea that we used to just work out once a week? Was it to do with the fact that, it was a class that you liked, so you went to that class, or whether maybe you went to a yoga class, or you went to an aerobics class, or you went to a body pump class, and it was on a Thursday, so you just worked out on a Thursday. Where did that come from? So, understanding that somewhere, yes, it's better to do something than nothing to a certain extent, but if you're putting all of your exercise eggs in one basket of 1 hour per week, you're not going to get anywhere near the results that you're looking for, but you're actually going to do yourself a little bit more harm than good in the long run. And the reason is that, especially for ladies post 35 and 40, where hormones play a massive role, if you're putting your body under stress in that way for a longer period of time, if you're going to an hour-long HIIT class, if you're going to an hour-long circuits class that's really high intensity, these aren't built for ladies in their 40s, 100%. They're not designed to help you to find that tipping balance between when to rest and when to push, and learning to rest and recover within a workout just as much as afterwards. It's actually better for women to work with shorter workouts with greater intensity and bigger breaks, especially in our 40s and coming up to that menopausal time, because of our hormones and how our hormones impact our cortisol and our stress levels and our adrenals. So it's better for us to do shorter, intense workouts, which again is the reason. And the reason why I built my whole entire business around this, ladies, is I specifically deal with women post 35. A lot of my clients are in their 40s. A lot of my clients are either mums or very busy professionals, and they just want something very efficient. A lot of our classes, although they look like they're an hour on the timetable, we're only working out for 20 minutes. The rest of the time, we're chatting, we're catching up, we're doing, a stretch series to help our bodies, we're doing recovery-based work, and really hard work that's done is 24 minutes. It's always under 30 minutes of exercise, and that's the way that it should be. There's a lot of rest periods in between, and we're still getting, good strength done. We're still working on pushing our kind of, limiting beliefs a little bit about being able to lift heavier or do certain things, but it's short, sharp workouts. It's get in, get it done, get out again. And that's why home-based ones work really well. I started my kettlebell training journey in my living room, looking at videos just like we have with our online programs, and I was able to get results really quickly within a matter of weeks, because I was doing short workouts nearly every day or every other day, because 10 minutes I could squeeze in. The workouts were really simple to do. Yes, my form, developed over time, as it does with your swing and your squat, etc., etc. But I was able to see results, and therefore got motivated and got very excited. But the other thing that really works with women, and this is the other thing that you're maybe not thinking about, is that yes, women need a community. So more often than not, what we love about going to classes as women is that sense of being part of something else, being part of a community. But if you don't have that community. And if you're like, well, I can just do my workouts at home, you still need that community accountability. And that's why we focus on online programs that take you step by step, that start with other ladies, that have a middle with other ladies and an end, so that you're in it together. And it's done through Facebook. It's done through Facebook groups, which is a hub for ladies to support each other. So that's why our online programs work. But also the main crux is that we used to just think that 1 hour a week was going to get us where we go. What we're trying to do is spread it out for 10 minutes and 12-minute workouts here and there throughout the week, building up to the magic number of 3, but ideally sitting in around 3 and 4 workouts per week. So if you are in that zone, it's also looking at the nutrition side of things. In fact, we always say that the nutrition, you've heard the percentages that, body shape change is about 70% diet, 30% exercise, and I always say 100% mindset. And that's kind of the percentage that you need to spend your time. If you're following an online program, you're more likely to follow it because you're getting emails sent to you, because you want to get the most out of your investment. You're following all the prompts, you're doing everything. What I find with ladies who just come to my studios for the training, even as members, it takes them a while to start thinking about the nutritional side of it. Even though the nutrition, in my experience, is the most important part, but the part that I advocate the most, that's where I started off. I started off with nutrition and understanding dieting and diet and nutrition in that true sense, to help ladies to, get past the diet mindset and learn how to eat. So that's why online works really well. In fact, I've been running my online business just as long as I've been running and teaching people face to face. We've been doing this now as Warrior Goddess Kettlebell Training for 5 years. I've been involved in women's wellness in terms of nutrition for the last 15 years. We've added fitness and strength training over those last 5 years. And what I've realized is that yes, I enjoy having my studio and I enjoy connecting with clients and face to face and having the community that we have there. But why what we do works is that I've always supported everything that we've done with an online tribes community. Everybody who gets access to my classes and our training programs in the studio also have access to everything that we do online. But where we see the results and where we see people sticking to it is either they're a hybrid of doing some workouts at home, some in the studio, or it's 100% done through our online mechanisms, having that accountability, that day-to-day accountability, that day-to-day community to support you. And that, in my experience, is why ladies specifically post 35, heading into their 40s, home-based workouts work best, online programs work best, and having a community that you can connect with every day, not just once a week, not just when you fancy it, but understanding that they're there for you because they're just like you. They've been through the same path as well. So I hope that was helpful. If you are somebody who is like, I like the idea of strength training, I'm a little bit scared about the idea of using kettlebells, I don't know if it's for me, what you say makes sense to me, but I'm not really sure how it's going to work for what I do, you can find out more about our beginners program. Now we're currently relaunching the program, the 3.0 version of this program. It's going to be its third birthing, its third iteration, and it's really about understanding that it's a step-by-step process with beginners. So somebody who's never done strength training before, who has never picked up a kettlebell before, but really just wants somebody to take them through it step by step, and regardless of injury or condition or anything that you have, it's something that you can do and you can progress with, because we're going to show you how to safely do them and how to build confidence along the way. So if you're somebody who's thinking, okay, I like the idea of doing strength training, I like the idea of doing it from home, I want to have a community that's got my back, I want to be able to have answers or some support from a professional and an expert in what we're doing, and just kind of have a tribe of girlfriends, pretty much a sisterhood that has your back, then this is what we're providing with this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop it in the comments here, or you can go and access the link in my bio on Instagram. Link in my bio on Instagram will tell you all about the 28-day program. And also if you go to warriorgoddesskettlebelltraining.com, you'll find out information about how you can get started online. And just know that our next beginners program starts on the 6th of August and on the 6th of August in the studio and also online as well. So I'm excited that we're going to be not only, doing some simulcasting here with Facebook and Instagram, but we're going to have our beginners program in the studio and online as well, so that we can provide a fully holistic community for not just people who are local to us, but online. I have been running these online programs for, as I said, since we started, so nearly 5 years, and I have to say that the results that they get are amazing, because they're so connected to the community and understand this daily connection, which is really what you need to help you to move past and to achieve any body shape change or lifestyle change goals. So I hope that was helpful. Again, if you need me for any reason, you can PM my page or reach out or come into the direct messages, because I'm here to help you, and I look forward to connecting with you. We are live every Monday here. Going to be doing it on Facebook and on Instagram every Monday at 3 p.m. So do come in and connect us. We often answer just frequently asked questions that I get, or things to do with any of our online programs. So, you can come connect with me. So I look forward to connecting with you guys next Monday here at 3 p.m. GMT live, Facebook, Instagram. Let's do this. Peace out.